Hi y'all, Andrea, Thrift to Treasure. We are going to go over the haul that I have for the last week and a half, 2 weeks of garage sales, thrift stores, and Goodwills. So bear with me, it's a large haul, and most of the stuff will be coming up on my website, but some of the stuff is mine, so stay tuned and let's get this started. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is this beautiful Majolica jug, probably made in Italy would be my guess. It's not exactly my style. I actually thought I would get it and maybe redo it, but it is quite old. I paid $6.99 for it at Goodwill, so I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. I don't know whether to paint it or what to do, but anyway, I'll figure it out. I also visited several small mother and father thrift stores. One of the things I did get was this vintage book. It's What's the Big Idea, Ben Franklin. Looks like it was in a kids section. I did look it up. I think it's from the 1976 is the copyright on this one. But I like the cover, and I believe the actual cover of the book is made of linen, so I got this. I love old books. It's one of my favorite things. I also picked up this beautiful vase. It does have some cracks in it. I'm okay with that. It's just a pottery vase is all it is. It is very old. Paid $3 for this. By the way, the book was just $2. But anyway, I love blue and white. I love vintage old stuff. This is the old, I'm going to say probably a Delft blue would be my guess, even though it doesn't say it on the bottom. But with the windmill and everything, that's kind of a dead giveaway. So I picked that up as well. And then I also picked up this vintage 1970s. Can you see that? Brass necklace. You know, back in the 70s, they were go big or go home. If everything was big, hair was big, you know, that was the start of the hair thing for the 80s. But anyway, I think with some minor cleaning of this, I think that this will look really good. It has a T on it. I'm not exactly sure where it's at, but I'll be doing some research on that. So I got those. Also, at Goodwill, I was at Goodwill. I picked up several baskets. This is one of the baskets I picked up. $3.99. It's a pretty weave. It's got handles on either end, but it doesn't have the top handle, which is good if you want to put a plant in it, anything like that. It's just a really pretty, well done basket. It's got the different kind of texture weave up here, so, and it's pretty sturdy. It's surrounded by wood on the upper part so that it will remain steady. I also picked up this beautiful basket. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? See the detail in that on the handle. Also paid $3.99 for this. It's just a medium-sized basket. It's not a Longaberger or anything like that, but I like baskets because baskets can hide a multitude of sin, and trust me, in my house I have all kinds of stuff that could go in baskets. So anyway, I've picked up those two. I also picked up, let me pull it over here. This is probably my favorite find of the whole 2 weeks. Look at this. This old clock. It does have inside the door there, I just need to put it together. It does have all the makings. It was as is. I paid $5 for this. $5. But look at that detailing, and there came out everything. But anyway, I picked that up. It's just a beautiful vintage clock. So I'm going to see if I can get it to working, and if I can't, it's fine. It's just a pretty piece. Also at Goodwill, I picked up this. It's a messenger bag, and it's leather and canvas. It is a Gap messenger bag, but I paid a whopping $6.99 for it. It's rather large, and I need something around my house to be able to put house tools in. So anyway, I thought this would be a good idea. It's a huge cavern on the inside, but good detailing, and like I said, it is from the Gap. You see the Gap sign there. Does need a little bit of spot cleaning, has a little bit of a stain right here, but I think I can get that out. But if I'm just using it as a tool bag, it's not really that important anyway. So I also picked this beautiful transferware. It's green. It does have a chip in it, but I collect You can see the chip right there. I collect transferware, and so this is going to go into my personal stash is what it's going to do. I paid $4.99 for it. I'm trying to peel this sticker off. It's a Goodwill sticker, and they're really not the easiest things to pull off, but I wanted to show you the pattern on the inside of it. But I collect green, blue, black, red, and if I can find it, some purple transferware. That's what I like to collect, but because I like plates that can tell a story. But look at that little scene right there. Just a little vase and a little basket. I hadn't seen this pattern before. I really love it. It does not have any kind of a signature on the back, so I have no idea if it's Staffordshire or Johnson Brothers or who it is, but for $4.99 and going in my personal stash, I'm okay with that. So I also got a freebie in all kinds of packing materials for when I sell something. I also picked this little basket up. How cute is this? Got a handle. It looks like a pot. I paid $1.99. Be real cute hanging up. You know, on a wall or something like that, or even just sitting on a table, have something inside, fruit or something like that. But for $1.99, I thought it was very cute and very unusual, so I picked that up as well. I also, I gotta unpack this stuff. Sorry I didn't have it unpacked, just bear with me. I also picked up this. How cute is that? That is a handmade coffee mug. It's very cute. It's kind of a green and brown, nice glaze technique. Glazed on the inside so you can use it. It is signed. I paid 99 cents for it at Goodwill. I am going to see if I can find a signature. Let me dig and see. I'm gonna turn you off in the meantime. And last in that haul, I got this little, it's like a carpet bag, almost a Native American look to it. I tried to see if it was a Myra bag, but it's not, but it has that same feel. Maybe it's Canyon Sky is what it's called, and it is a Southwest design. I like crossbody bags tremendously because I do a lot of shopping and I prefer to have a crossbody, so I'm either carrying, when I go to work, I'm either carrying a backpack. If I go to shopping, it's usually a crossbody so that I can get to my wallet or whatever, or my phone. So anyway, I'll probably keep this for a while. It may eventually come for sale. I don't think this is real leather, but that's okay. It's pretty well put together, and I always like to put one of those fancy guitar straps on them and take this one off, so I'm able to do that with this one. So I will get the next haul and see you in a minute. All right, I finally managed to uncover it. It's a Chris. I don't know if that's an M or a W, but it says CC and then W/C. I'll have to do some research, but I just thought it was a pretty little coffee mug for 99 cents, handmade. I also got another pottery piece, something that everybody needs in their home. I have one. I may even keep this one as well. I also paid 99 cents for this, but it's an egg separator. So you crack your egg and you put it in there, and then you pour the white out and it leaves the yolk inside, so the white comes out through that. This is also just 99 cents, also signed S. Miller on the bottom. So I don't know, I may keep that as well. I kind of was doing a green theme today on pottery and stuff, so anyway, we'll see how that one turns out. Last, also in this haul at Goodwill, I also picked up another basket. Can you see it? Also one with side handles, not a top handle. Very heavy, very fine woven. I'll probably put this out, put some flowers in it on my front stoop or on my back stoop. My next haul, I think, I'm hoping to do it outside on my patio. It was just super windy today, so I didn't want the wind to interfere with any kind of mic stuff. So anyway, I got this one as well. All right, I also picked up this cute little shelf. I got this at I think I got this at Compassion Center. That's where I got this. Well, now it's called $4.79 because that's our area code. But I paid $4 for it. It is a plate shelf, so if I do put it up, you can always put a decorative plate on it. But I'm always looking for something to hang in my bedroom where I do most of my staging and most of my pricing and listing and cleaning and all that kind of stuff. But I always need something for like my staging materials to go on, like tall candlesticks and stuff like that. So I picked this up for $4. That'll go into my bedroom. I know I'm not showing you a whole lot today that's going to be for sale, but eventually it all will. I also picked this up. This is outstanding. Oh my God, I love it so much. It's a vintage copper. Do you see that? See how beautiful that is? It's a cider scoop is what it is. So you put it in the cider bowl and then you can pour it into the glass, but that's what it is. Look at the patina on that. Look how fantastic that is. Oh my God, it's got the long hook that it hooks it on the side of the cider vat. Anyway, I love that so much. Once again, may not come in to sell for a while. I also picked up this little piece of handmade pottery. It is also signed. It is a vase. It's got a beautiful two-tone blue. I love the glaze. And then it's got the cream in it. It's got a little bit of a spatter on it. I will have to research the signature because I'm not exactly sure what it says. I don't know. It's a very odd signature. I'll have to do some go down the Google rabbit hole, but I paid $2.99 for that. Sorry about that. I think on the copper scoop, I believe I paid $2 for it. Picked these up for me. There's just some cute, fun velvet tennis shoes. Paid $6 for these. How cute are those? Just to be able to go around the house. They're conkeys is what they're called. They're just slip-ons. I like these kind of shoes because they're easy just to slip on if you need to run out the door to the store or whatever. So I got that for me. I also picked up a ball of burlap. Never know when you need burlap. You could use it for all kinds of things, all kinds of projects. Put around plants. And if you put them into a something that you're not actually going to transpose the plant into, a piece of pottery or anything like that, but you don't want the original plant holder and then the new one that you're putting it into to look like you have double. So you can always put burlap around the top of it, and it just kind of gives it a more polished look. So I got that. It was $2. I picked up this outstanding, and I love this. I'm not going to keep it, but it was a Scentsy. I got it also at $4.79. That's the name of the thrift store. It used to be called the Compassion Center, but anyway, it's got a bear, so it's a Logie motif. I haven't seen this one before, so I'm hoping that it'll sell well, but it doesn't even look like it's even been used. The top looks great. I paid a whopping $5 for this, so I like it. It's got like a fish and a bear and an elk or a moose on this side and the trees on the very back, so it's decorative all the way around. So I picked that up as well. Of course, I collect transferware, so this is blue and white. This is Royal Stafford, made in Burslem, the heart of the potteries in England. It is a newer piece. It's not old because it is microwave dishwasher safe, but I'm always looking for blue and white. This is our main transferware dishes that we use in my house. So I don't really have a house, I have an apartment. So behind me you see some things. This is going to be part of my living, or my, I'm just going to call it a section of my living room reset is what it is. So I just wanted to show you that sometimes even if you live in small places, I live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment with my adult son and my husband, and we live in Northwest Arkansas, and so I wanted to show you that even though you have a tiny place, you can still decorate it. And then I wanted to show you different styles. My very first one, as you can see behind me, is going to be more of an early American primitive type vibe. And so I've, gathered some stuff together and I have decorated it up. I will reveal that probably right after this video comes out, and then I will tear it all down. All that stuff will be for sale, and then I will redo another reset. Redo a reset. Can you say that? I don't know if you can say that. But anyway, we'll do another reset. I think my next one is going to be Southwestern or Western design. So that might be where my thing comes in. We'll see. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I also, on this, I got this cool brass goblet. Isn't that pretty? Look at the patina on that. I am not cleaning that up. It's $2.99. It's got just the right amount of patina. It's just gorgeous. You can use this for anything. You don't have to drink out of this. You can use it for a vase. You can put a fat candle in it, a round candle on the top. You can put just a small assortment of flowers that'll make a beautiful vase. But I paid $2.99 for that, so it was definitely worth it. I also got a lot of stuff. I got another, you can't see me, but I got another shelf. This shelf is a little more decorative. See that? Isn't that pretty? It's got metal on the bottom, designed to be hang on a wall. It needs to be cleaned off really good. It was also $4.99, but it is also a plate shelf. See the grooves? So that I can put decorative plates up on the wall if I want to. But you can never have too many shelves. That's a project for my husband or my son to do, is to put those up. Not that I don't know how to do them, I do. But I'm notorious for being very clumsy, so it's best if Andrea, which is me, does not get on anything tall. I also picked up this beautiful little milk glass vase. This is old. I was trying to read in the bottom. I don't know. Maybe you can read what that says. I am not sure. It's not focusing very well. Bifocals. Randall. It's a Randall vase, but it is milk glass. I paid $3.99. I think milk glass is going to make a comeback, but that's just me. I'm kind of hoping. I also pick up weird stuff, so I like weird. So this was just $3.99. It was just a leather strip. That's all it was, leather. It looks like it was probably attached to something, which I will probably attach it to something. And it says, "I like people who smile when it's raining." I just happened to pick this up when we were right in the middle of a big rainstorm. So I picked this also up at Goodwill. I like it. I like anything leather. I will try to pick anything leather up. And then last but not least, I got 3 vintage books. This first one is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Paid $2.49. This one obviously is a kid's book, probably came from a kid's library or a kid's section of the library. Of course it's in Roman numerals, and I'm terrible at Roman numerals, but I think it's 1957, I believe is what that's going to be. But the graphics inside of it are just gorgeous, and I love books. And this one has a beautiful cover front and back and side, so it'd be good for staging, but I just love old books, period. I also picked up this one. It's sermon outlines. So my husband is a retired Baptist music and youth minister, but he also does some preaching. But anyway, I picked this one up. It's just chock full of good sermons that were picked up. It's also from 1957, but they have been. It was originally printed in 1887. So these are old sermons from probably the old masters. Also only $2.49. And then I picked this book up. I just thought it was interesting. This is Graham Greene, The Comedians. Okay, look at that cover. How cool is that cover? That's just, and that is the paper cover. But I just thought I don't usually do the paper cover, but the paper cover was just really cool. This was gifted to somebody in April 1969, and I'll see if it's got a copyright 1965. So a book by Graham Greene. I don't know if this is the actor Graham Greene. I believe there's a Native American actor named Graham Greene, but I doubt it is. There are several Graham Greenes out there, but this is an old book, so I picked it up for the graphics. That's just one set of the haul, so let me get to what I picked up at garage sales. See you in a minute. I'm back. I know I'm kind of in an odd angle because I'm using a GoPro. It usually does a wide angle, so it looks kind of funny, but my phone's memory is almost gone. I like to take pictures, and so I have thousands of pictures on my phone. I need to go through and edit some of them out so that I can maybe do more videos, but enough said about that. I also at Goodwill picked up this cloche. It's a tall one but small, so it's going to be for either a small cake or a cupcake type thing. Actually, it's too big for a cupcake. Does have one little bruise right there. Actually, I think those are just imperfections in the glass, but it was just $3.99. Not too crazy about the ribbon. I may end up taking it off, but you can do so much in decorating with those. I also, gonna reach over my camera, I picked this up. Look at this beautiful box. So it is a wine box. It is Pepper Tree Wines, 1996 Cunara Merlot. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't drink, so I don't know, but I just loved the box. I picked it up at a garage sale for $2. $2 for a solid, heavy box, and it's solid. So I picked that up. I also, so this is a great find. So I found this at Goodwill, and I paid $6.99 for it. How mid-century is this? Look at this owl clock. How cute is that? It's chalkware. It is signed. It's Arnell's is what it is. It's just a cool vintage, and people are collecting owls now, so it's in really good shape. It's got maybe one or two little areas that might need a little touch of paint, but for the most part it is in great condition. It does work. It has an on-off switch. I have it on off right now, so it does work. So as you can see, here goes the second hand. So it does work. Anyway, that's going to be coming up for sale. So those of you who have not been to my channel before, this is Thrift to Treasure. I do have a website, www.thriftotreasure.com, all lowercase, no spaces. I also have an Etsy shop, and I also have an eBay shop. So you can find me in one of those three platforms. And then I also do Instagram, Thrift to Treasure 58. It's got some underscores in there. It's like Thrift_to_treasure 58. But anyway, I have those as well, so I try to do some advertising on that. Of course, I don't show you everything that I buy, so go and visit my websites, and you'll be able to get on there and see. I have some more modern pieces, but mainly I do vintage, and I can do anything from early American all the way up to the early or late 1990s, sometimes maybe real early 2000s, but I try to stick to vintage. But anyway, I also picked up this beautiful white milk glass. Look at that, isn't that pretty? It is a pedestal bowl, not a very big one. It does have a footed bowl. I paid $6.99 for this. Like I said, I think it's got a T, I don't know if that's an anchor. It might be an anchor on the bottom. Do you see that? I don't know. Probably won't be able to focus. But anyway, I picked that up. That will be for sale. I don't do a lot of glass in my house because my husband and my son and myself are very clumsy, so we try our hardest to just do things that are not very breakable. I also picked up this little piece of milk glass. This was $4.99. This is older. Look at the detailing around that rim. It needs to be cleaned up, and I'll clean it up, but got really pretty detailing around the rim, and it is footed. It's just a small little trinket dish or candy dish that you can put stuff in. I also picked up this, and it needs to be cleaned up. I actually got this at a garage sale for $2. It is a Lucky Brand all leather wallet. And I may keep it for myself. I don't know. We'll see if it comes for sale. It's very clean on the inside. Super clean. I don't like these kind of things. That'll probably come off. But it is designed where you can actually use it as a crossbody, so it's got the attachment here and the attachment here. So somebody else had put this on there. and it does need a little bit of cleaning right here, which I think I can get that kind of stuff off. I have some methods to do that for cleaning leather since I like a lot of leather. I also picked up this salt glaze, wonderful piece. Look at this, beautiful salt glaze. See, it's a salt cellar, even says salt. Imagine that, for those of us who don't know. It does have a crack in it, all the way down it, but if it is just a salt cellar, it looks like somebody was using it maybe as a planter. It does need to be cleaned up, but this is probably 100 years old, and I got it for, what did I pay for this? I got it for, I believe, $5 at a garage sale, I believe. Anyway, I do love stuff like this, so this is my jam. I do love this kind of stuff. So, but this will probably come up for sale on one of my websites. So, I also picked up this. I got this also at a garage sale. Paid 50 cents for it. It is ceramic, Native American. It's got a leather pouch to it. Probably like you put herbs and stuff in it, but it's probably like a medicine pouch or something like that. I'll have to do some research. My mother-in-law's full-blooded Navajo, so I'll ask her what she thinks that it might be. It might just be a decorative piece, I don't know. It does have some age on it, so it is a little bit older, but I just thought it was very interesting. Then again, it may just be a whistle. It does have a little hole right here, so it may actually be a whistle. That might actually be what that is, a musical instrument. I just thought it was cool. I also picked up this. See, I do pick up some more modern pieces. I don't believe this is old, but it is also not, it is yellow glass. It is not applied on there like my last video where I was tricked about the green. It does have a little handle. I'm assuming it would probably either hold some little flowers on a peg on a wall or something like that, or you could put a candle in it and put it outside to help keep the wind from blowing your candle out. But I thought that was really pretty. Got a little cowbell. Picked up a cowbell. Probably not very old, I don't know. It's got some good patina on it, but nowadays they can really make patina look good. Paid $5 for this at a garage sale. If you like decorating in primitive, this is a great thing to decorate with. That's one of the reasons why I picked it up. I mean, who doesn't like a good cowbell? I think cowbells are cool. I also picked up this. I did use it for a while. I got it at Goodwill. It was $1.99. I used it to put my glasses in, my eyeglasses in, until I got a wood one. I kind of prefer wood, not much ceramic. This didn't really go with my style, but it's a great little trinket dish. You could use it for butter, you could use it for combs, you could use it to put your jewelry in. Jewelry, not jewelry. Jewelry. I swear. Anyway, $1.99. It is signed on the back or stamped, but I can't tell exactly what it is. It's like SD something. It's kind of unusual looking. I don't know. You might not be able to see it. It's too glazy. Anyway, I paid $1.99 for it. That'll come for sale on my website. Okay, moving right along. I picked this up at a garage sale. It's the original. It's an original Dopey. I do pick up some kids' toys, especially older stuffed animals and stuff like that. And this little plushie is old. It does have a tag on it, but it's worn out. But I'm pretty sure this is a Disney original. I do need to reattach its hat. It's been pulled off here, and it does need a good spot cleaning, but that'll come up for sale on my website. I also picked up these little doilies, these little hand crocheted doilies. Look at those, aren't those pretty? I got 4 of them for $2. I got these at ABC Thrift. All different kinds. There's 4 of them here, handmade little hand crocheted doilies. Really cute for decorating, especially if you decorate in a primitive or cottage chic or cottage core, or I don't know what they call it nowadays, but anyway, you get the drift. So anyway, I picked that up. I also picked up this. I love this tin. Look at this tin. Look at the graphics on this tin. Look at that. I know there's a glare from the window. I'm sorry. But look at the graphics on that. It's like carriage drivers and horses. This is Tanqueray Gin is what this is. Coaching to the Club for Tanqueray 1830. I don't think this tin is 1830, but it is made in England, Nottinghamshire. A canister by Beringer, Wallace and Manners, Nottinghamshire, England. It is an older piece. I got it for $2. Anyway, I thought this would be a great thing to put out. You can use it for flowers on a table. You can use it for just about anything. It is rather tall, so it is a tall one. I also got these. Look at these. These are vintage glass doorknobs. How cool are those? Those are great. They're great just to sit on a book as a paperweight, or just a decoration. I really like them. I paid 50 cents for those as well. Not a whole lot. I also went to a garage sale and they had a freebie freebie tub, several tubs that said free, take what you want. And so this was in there. This is very heavy metal. It's not very old. I mean, I think it's probably 20 years old, so it is vintage, but it's not super old. It's bronze, very heavy planter. I like the scallop edges, and it is on a pedestal. It is a dark bronze. And then I also got these fantastic candlesticks. These are very awesome. Look at these. They're ceramic, handmade in Thailand. They are candlesticks, though I don't know why they have a little hole in the top, but they're great for, I bet they had the spikes and somebody drove the spike down inside of it, would be my guess. One is a green color and the other one is kind of an amber color, but these are gorgeous. So pick those up, they were free. And then I also got these. I know they say $2, but they were free as well. Brass pillar candle holders, kind of in an Art Deco design. You can never go wrong when you get a set. So they said $2, but I actually got them for free. Then I stopped at this epic, I know I'm probably too old to say epic, garage sale. So this gentleman's mother-in-law had passed away and they had cleaned out her house, and she collected all kinds of antiques. And he obviously was not an antique lover, he just wanted to get rid of it. So I cleaned up there. I mean, I got all kinds of stuff there, including this. I paid $1 for it. Look, it's a pink vintage glass platter. Look at the detailing on that handle. How cool is that? Look at that. See? And it's just the lightest shade of pink. It is etched. It is a little dirty. I need to clean it, but isn't that beautiful? I just thought that was so cool. I also picked up this wooden bowl for $1. It's got a little chip there, but you can't ever go wrong with it. This looks like burl wood. See the kind of knotting in the back? See the kind of the pattern of the wood there? Let's see. It is made in China, but I like it. It's really pretty. It is handmade. Get ready for this. I don't usually pick up this, but a vintage Tupperware container for cereal, sugar, whatever you want to do. It does have the lid. The lid does fits great. I've had it off of there several times already. I mean, it's just, I paid 50 cents for this. Vintage Tupperware sells. It's not my jam, but I'll sell it. It'll sell to somebody. At a little bit different garage sale, this is kind of off topic. I picked this up. This is a handmade belt, more made in the Mexicali style. Don't know if it's, might be for an adult or a kid, but it is leather, hand tooled. It's got all kinds of decorative things on it. See the little small conches, and then it's got the woven stuff in between. Anyway, that'll be for sale on my website. I will measure it so everybody knows what size it'll exactly be. So, also, I picked up this. This is handmade. It does have a signature on the bottom. BSP. It's also a little coffee mug. Pottery dish. I'm getting dry. I also picked up this old cigar box, and it is falling away. I mean, it is very old, very vintage. Picked it up for $1, but I opened it up and there's all kinds of sewing notions on the inside. I don't know what it is about sewing notions, but I like sewing notions. I do sew a little bit, but not very much, and I'm not very good at it. I do have talents, that's just not one of them at all. And then I also picked up a ton of tins there. He had $1 each on these. So what had happened was that I had ended up bundling 2 boxes worth of stuff, and he gave me the 2 boxes for 20 bucks. So all this stuff, even though it had a price of $1, I probably paid $0.25 for it. This is a vintage Planters mixed nut. It's got the pennant on it. Let's see if it's got a date on it. 1990, so that's what that is. Bear with me while I go through them. I got this one. This is really cool. It's Coleman's Mustard. This is not a remake. This is old. You can see the top is kind of faded from where it's been sitting out, but the bottom still looks really nice and shiny. Learned that from George the Antique Nomad. Thank you for that tip. This is Coleman's Mustard. I think it's made in England. Oh, nope, King of Italy. Manufacturers to the King of Italy. Only gold medal, Paris 1878. Anyway, I thought that was cool. It's got some potpourri in it. I will not ship it with the potpourri. That was not good. I also got this. It's an old Coca-Cola bottle one, or Coca-Cola tin. Look at the detailing. It's got the gold stuff. It's got the beautiful women carrying parasols. It is an old Coca-Cola. Why people put tape on things, I don't know. It drives me nuts. Drink all the Coca-Cola you want. Let's see if there's a date on this one. 1994. So it is vintage. Also at that same garage sale, I got this Peanuts one, salted peanuts can. It is also old. It is not a reproduction. This has got the really fun graphics of the dancing. Let's see if this one has a date on it. $1989. So that's what that one is. I picked up this one because it's got the Eiffel Tower on it. I have seen the Eiffel Tower. It was from an airplane, but I saw it. I did touch down in Paris, but I was on my way on to a different destination. So that was my only time to ever be in France. But I like it. It's a beautiful vintage square. It's got some beautiful graphics all the way around it. Look at that painting. All the way around it. It's got the different buildings in it, like Parliament. It's got the bridge. So I picked that up. I don't know if I'll sell that or not. It may actually go in my stash because I like boxes. And then I picked up one more cigar box. This is Cello de Carat. Anyway, it is English market selection. I did not pay $3 for this. He did have that on there, but like I said, I got a bundle deal. It's a nice little cigar box. I love these for storing all kinds of stuff in, especially around where I'm doing all my pricing and everything. So like measuring tapes and cleaning wipes and things like that, I put them in those kind of boxes so they don't just junk up my desk. I also got this beautiful. This is going to be a depression glass. Look at the little feet on it. How cute is that? It's got beautiful etchings in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful kind of a golden color. Anyway, it's a little trinket dish or candy dish. I just thought it was outstanding. Look at the scalloped edges around it. I just thought it was really pretty. I picked up a single onyx horse head. Got this at a different garage sale. I paid $0.25 for it as well. Didn't find his brother, but this is a good bookend, or just to put on a stack of books for decoration. And then I picked up these little cuties at the garage sale with all the tins. I got 3 of them. Look at them. They're just these little bitty ducks or chicks. They are vintage. Paid $1/4 a piece for them, or, you know, part of the bundle. I was looking to see what they are. Goodwills is what they are. Man, I need better glasses. West Germany. Anyway, I got a set of 3. There are 3 of them. They're all exactly alike, but how cute would be that to decorate with that for Easter. How cute are those little bitty chicks? So I picked those up as well. I also got these fantastic heavy brass wall sconces. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Heavy, heavy, heavy. We just hang them on a wall. I may hang them on a wall. I may use them in a vignette before I actually put them for sale. So they were 50 cents a piece. And then I also got this vintage Coca-Cola tray. Look at her, isn't she pretty? For the Victorian lover people. Vintage Coca-Cola, delicious drink. It is a signed print on that. You see the signature right up there. Paid $1.50 for it. Does have a little bit of aging, a little bit of rusting on the very bottom where it looked like it sat on the counter, but the rest of it looks pretty good shape. One little small, little bitty tiny pinhole dent right there, but other than that, I mean, it's not really a hole, it's just a dent. It does need to be cleaned off, which I will do, but that'll be coming for sale. And then my sister gave me this. This is a Pioneer Woman paper towel holder. Gosh, it's getting late for me. Paper towel holder. So she was just going to get rid of it. She was going to throw it away, and I was like, no, I'll take that. It's a beautiful sagey green. Go well in any kitchen, so that'll be coming up for sale. Alright, so that was my haul from the last couple of weeks at garage sales, vintage stores, flea markets, or not flea markets, Goodwills and thrift stores. So that's what I picked up, and so I kind of have an eclectic taste. If I think it's cute, I'll pick it up. If I think you'll like it, I'll pick it up. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit that bell button so that you can get notified of any new videos that I have out. I'm trying to even build up a following. I don't have very many followers yet, but I'm trying. I don't do any more filming inside of the thrift stores in Northwest Arkansas. They do not like that. They don't like you filming while you're inside the thrift stores. One Goodwill that I go to absolutely refuses to let you do that. So instead, I'm just going to do the hauls. After this video, I'm going to do my living room reset. And then I will tear all that down, and you'll have to wait to see what the next one's going to look like. So my husband's an artist, so one corner of my living room is his art studio. So anyway, that's me, and that was my haul for the day, or for the last couple weeks. Anyway, you know, go thrifting. It's a great therapy. It's better than paying for a therapist, I promise, and it's cheaper. It always helps me. Anyway, see you on the next run. Bye.